Some roads aren't just for travel. They test your courage, your instincts, and sometimes your limits. Scattered across the globe are paths carved through frozen mountains, hidden beneath rising tides, or clinging to cliffs with no margin for error. They're breathtaking, but they don't forgive mistakes. Have you ever heard of a road that only appears for 2 hours a day before vanishing beneath the sea? Or a path where one side is a sheer drop into misty nothingness, and the other is a wall of rock? These roads demand more than just driving skills. They require focus, nerves of steel, and a little bit of luck. First, Passage du Gois, France's disappearing road of the sea. Off the western coast of France lies a road unlike any other. Known as Passage du Gois, this 4.1-kilometer stretch connects the mainland to the island of Noirmoutier. But here's the twist. The road vanishes beneath the ocean every single day. Only for 1 to 2 short hours does the path reveal itself, before the rising tide swallows it whole again, without warning. From above, it may look like any scenic coastal road, but beneath its calm beauty hides a ticking clock and a test of timing. Despite warning signs and tide charts, countless curious travelers have found themselves trapped midway, caught between land and sea. Rescue towers stand along the road, silent and ominous, ready for those who miscalculate. And when the tide recedes, a slippery carpet of seaweed coats the asphalt, turning the route into a hidden hazard. Passage du Gois is not just a road. It's a delicate dance between man and ocean, where beauty hides danger and time waits for no one. 2. Rohtang Pass, where nature tests the limits of man rising. Nearly 4,000 meters above sea level, nestled deep within the Himalayas, lies a mountain pass shrouded in mystery and menace. Its name? Rohtang, a chilling term that translates to pile of corpses. For centuries, Rohtang served as a vital but perilous gateway to northern India. Its breathtaking beauty masks a deadly reality: unpredictable avalanches, blinding fog, freezing winds, and hairpin turns have claimed countless lives. Many vanished in the snow, never to be seen again. The pass is only open for about 4 months each year, during the mildest window. Even then, every journey is a gamble against nature's wrath. To tame the mountain's fury, the Indian government launched a bold project in 2010, the Rohtang Tunnel, an 8.5-kilometer passage carved through the mountain's heart. What once took 6 grueling hours can now be crossed in just 30 minutes. But Rohtang is more than a road. It's a battlefield between man and mountain, a haunting reminder that no matter how advanced our machines become, nature still writes the rules. 3. Ancracon, the precipice road of the Andes, winding through the towering Andes Mountains, where clouds brush the cliffs and the earth falls away into shadows, lies a road few dare to challenge. Ancracon, perched at nearly 3,900 meters above sea level, forms a vital connection between Chile and Argentina. It's not just a mountain road, it's a lifeline suspended between nations. The terrain is unforgiving. Narrow, serpentine curves twist around sheer rock faces, while heavy cargo trucks navigate its edge daily, inches away from the abyss. One wrong move, and everything could be lost. Yet despite the danger, commerce flows. Goods move. Drivers grip their wheels with steely focus. Because on Ancracon, hesitation is not an option. This is more than just a road. It's a tightrope walk between economic necessity and extreme risk, where trade meets the raw bones of nature. 4th, Skipper's Canyon, a golden road. Laced with peril carved into the rugged cliffs of New Zealand's remote canyons, Skipper's Canyon Road is a place where history whispers and danger roars. Built in the late 1800s to serve hopeful gold miners. This road isn't just a passage, it's a relic of ambition and risk. Narrow, winding, and often without guardrails, the path clings tightly to sheer rock faces, offering no forgiveness for the slightest mistake. Passing vehicles barely have space to squeeze through. For inexperienced drivers, the road is not just challenging, it's terrifying. But for the brave few who venture along its edge, Skipper's Canyon offers a ride through time itself, where the glint of gold once drew crowds, and where the cliffs still hold the echoes of that fevered pursuit. This is a place where fortune once glittered, but the true cost of travel here might be far more than anyone expected. 5. James Dalton Highway, the frozen road of isolation. Stretching 666 kilometers across Alaska's brutal wilderness, the James Dalton Highway is not just a route, it's a trial by ice. Linking Fairbanks to the icy edge of the Arctic Ocean, this highway threads through vast frozen emptiness. Snowstorms strike without warning. The road is slick, cold, and unwelcoming. Along its entire length, only 3 tiny settlements offer signs of life. Break down here, and you're on your own, with the wind, the silence, and the bitter cold as your only companions. Dalton isn't dangerous because of cliffs or curves. It's dangerous because it makes you feel alone, truly alone. Every kilometer is a test of preparation, endurance, and mental steel. On this road, nature doesn't scream. It waits, quiet and merciless. 6th Karakoram Highway, a blood-built wonder between heaven and earth. Spanning 1,290 kilometers and reaching up to 4,600 meters above sea level, the Karakoram Highway isn't just a road, it's a feat of human defiance carved into the spine of the earth. Often called the modern Silk Road, this route connects Pakistan with China through terrain so hostile that it claimed the lives of over 1,200 workers during construction, lost to landslides, avalanches, and the unforgiving cold. Even today, the dangers remain. Falling rocks, sudden storms, and collapsing slopes make every journey a gamble. Driving this highway isn't just crossing borders, it's venturing into a realm where one wrong move could mean being lost to the mountains forever. Karakoram is an engineering miracle, but it's also a silent memorial, etched in stone and sacrifice, linking nations through pain, perseverance, and the price of progress. 7. Guoliang Tunnel, a scar carved into stone with bare hands and unbreakable will. Clinging to the cliffs at 1,700 meters above sea level in China's Henan province lies a road like no other. Not engineered by professionals, but carved by villagers out of desperation. Armed with nothing more than hammers and chisels, 13 young men from the isolated village of Guoliang fought against the mountain, chiseling out a 1.2-kilometer tunnel through solid granite. No machines, no blueprint, just sheer courage, and a will so strong it could break stone. Today, the tunnel still stands, but danger remains. Narrow lanes, blind turns, and the constant threat of plunging hundreds of meters into the abyss. Yet to the people of China, Guoliang isn't just a passage. It's a monument to human endurance, a message carved into the mountain itself. When cut off from the world, humans don't surrender. They build their own way out. 8. North Yungas Road, a gamble with the abyss. In Bolivia, they don't call it a road. They call it the death road, where every curve is a bet with fate. Only 3 meters wide, this winding path clings to sheer cliffs with a 600-meter drop on one side. When the rains come and fog rolls in, the trail becomes a slippery ribbon of mud with no guardrails, no forgiveness. At its peak, 200 to 300 people per year lost their lives here. Yet ironically, it's now a thrill-seeker's paradise, with over 25,000 tourists annually coming to test their nerves. On North Yungas Road, the line between adventure and disaster is paper-thin. All it takes is one wrong move, and the journey of a lifetime might become your last ride.